Hi everyone, I am Hayley DeJock, Diamond Ambassador, and I am joined by Melissa Martin, a Sapphire Ambassador. And we have a system in place on our team that interests a lot of people. They like to know a little bit more about our monkey math and our milestone months. We have a long training video about this, but we thought we would condense it so everybody can kind of get the gist of the system pretty quickly. Basically, what happens is we had team members come to us who had taken 6 to 8 months to turn gold and would tell us in 3 months they're going to be emerald. And we wanted to encourage them and cheer them on, but we realized that they didn't know how to break it down. They didn't know exactly what they needed to make that next promotion or to make that final end goal of being a certain rank. So we really encourage them not to wish for it, but to really make it happen, to break it down, to make your plan, to do your numbers, to figure out exactly what you need to get to a certain rank. And we treat every month in our business as an important month. It doesn't matter if you have a promotion on the line or not. We have promotion months and we have milestone months. And those milestone months are what propel you to your next promotion. So when you hit those milestones, it will keep you on track. So Melissa's going to go through how we help our team members figure out their numbers and figure out when they're going to be where they want to be at a certain rank and what exactly it's going to take.
Yeah, so I would encourage you to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and just make some notes so you kind of understand, because it may seem crazy to some of you as you're listening, but as you start putting your team into place, it will make more sense. So like Hayley said, a lot of times people will hit silver and then they'll say, oh, well, I'm going to be gold next month, but they don't understand what they need to do to get to gold. And so they're not able to put the plan in place. And I am all about a plan. I think you can have a goal, but if you don't have a plan, then that's your roadmap to success. So you need to get the plan in place. So let's say that last month you finished with 70 points. All right. So you had 70 points from qualified ambassadors, and your team added 5 new ambassadors in your levels 1 through 3. All right. Because you get paid on those points. So if all those people commission qualified, you would have 95 points. Well, you need 100 to go gold. So what that means is that you need to add and commission qualify at least 1 new ambassador. And I say at least because we know some people quit. It's the reality of this business. Don't let that discourage you. It happens, but you need to plan ahead of that. So if you say, I need 1 new qualified ambassador, take into consideration that you may lose a couple of people and figure that in. And worst case scenario is you go way over. So don't always just try to barely make it. That is the way that you get the gold. And that's how you have to encourage your team members to get the gold. Not just say, oh, you need 100 points, but show them how to get 100 points. So that one's pretty simple. But as you start growing deeper and you start getting paid on more levels, the point value changes. You all know that on our levels 1 through 3, we get 5 points. Our level 4s, we get 4 points. And our level 3s, we get... No, our level 5s, we get 3 points. I always get that messed up. And I'm not going to go any deeper than that because I don't really figure that into the equation. I consider your level 6 and 7s kind of bonus points. They kind of just give you a buffer and a cushion. So let's say you're going for emerald. Okay, so you need 1,500 points. If you're new, that seems very overwhelming. But if you do the milestone months, like Hayley says, it's like eating a big elephant 1 bite at a time. You have to take baby steps to get there. So you need 1,500 points to go emerald. Let's say you finished last month with 1,250 points. I use this number because this is exactly where I finished the month before I went emerald, okay? So 1,500 minus 1,250 is 250 points. So you need 250 points to get to emerald. How are you going to make that happen? Well, here's the monkey math. You're going to take the 250 and divide that by 5. 5 is the points in your levels 1 through 3. That's going to give you 50. So if you add 50 level 1 through 3s, you'll have enough people in place if nobody quits to get to your 1,500 points. Now take that same 250 and divide it by 4. 4 points for your level 4s. That would be 62.5, so we're going to round up to 63. All right, so you can say you need between 50 and 63 ambassadors in your levels 1 through 4. And then I take it a step further and divide it by 3 points because, you start getting deeper, you start getting strong in those, those lower legs. That's going to be 83.3. So you're going to round that up to 84 people. All right, so you just based on these numbers, with nobody quitting, you need between 50 and 84 people in your levels 1 through 5 to join your team and get commission qualified every month or that month, and that'll give you the 250 points. I think 250 points a month growth at Senior Ruby and above is very doable. I mean, it almost is a small goal. It needs to be big if you want to have big results. So your level 6 and 7, you're not counting them in this monkey math because they're going to come in and take care of those white lines, and they're going to give you just that cushion, that little bit of buffer. So if you can make this plan out and then implement this, and then the key is to explain this to your leaders, and you say, hey, we need to add 100 people this month. If you have 3 strong legs, all of you agree to bring on 35 or 40 people in your team, and that will get you to the next level. So it's just all about putting a plan in place, focusing on it, and like Hayley said, if it's not a promotion month for you, then determine what your point goal needs to be and work the month like it's a promotion, depends on it. Don't wait till the last week of the month either. Front load your month. Go hard in the first 15 days of the month and try to make as much happen as you can so you're not at the last minute scrambling. And don't get a promotion and then sit back and say, oh, well, I'm going to be Sapphire in 3 months when you don't know how you're going to be Sapphire. You need to know this is your business. This plan is your roadmap to your success, and I hope that this helps you guys.
Absolutely. And once you have these numbers done, once you've done the math like Melissa showed you, that's when you really put these milestone months into play. Because if your goal is to be in Hawaii next year, you have 12 months to make that happen. You know where your points need to be in 12 months, and you can work from where you currently are to where you need to be and work the months in between and set those milestones. And you will set those other promotions in between. You know if you'll be on track for that. You know if you need to go back and readjust. If you had a slower month, you know you need to kick it up a notch the following month. Or if you had a great month, you know that you can maybe compress your goal. Maybe it's going to come sooner. But once you have these milestones and once you can look at them and know where you and your team stand, it's going to make a huge difference in your business, where you are in your business, where you are in your ranks, and how you get there and how your team gets there. And you teach this to your downline, and they will also be on the same path, and everybody will know if they're on track. Everybody will know how things are going, and they'll know the temperature of the team, and they'll know where everybody is. So these are great resources to teach your team, wonderful things to really share and learn and grow and help people realize what it takes to get where they want to be.
Yes, awesome. So go put it into practice, duplicate it, teach it to your teams. Don't keep it to yourself, and you all can reach whatever rank in this business that you want. And I'm telling you, it's worth the time, it's worth the effort, it's worth the work. It definitely pays off. So good luck to all of you. Just go after your plan, go after your goals, and you can make it happen. Bye.
Bye.